Hello, and I'm back with another video. And as promised, I told you I was going to drop another video after I dropped that Father's Day video and gave shout outs. But anyway, um, this video is about when I had to go to ER, when I was having chest pain and shortness of breath. And I told you guys that I would better explain it in a video because some people asked me how was I doing. So anyway, I was having chest pain and shortness of breath. And when I arrived there, my blood pressure was like 208. Was it 218 over 100 something? So it was very high. And so they took me back to the room as soon as possible. Then they started an IV. And then they asked me, what kind of problems was I having. So I explained it to them. So then they instantly, like I said, they put in an IV, and then they gave me some diuretics, and then they took a chest x-ray, and they said that there was fluid on my lungs. So I was asking them, because I thought, like, if you have fluid in your lungs, you have pneumonia or something, and they was like, no, it's not due to pneumonia, because pneumonia is like a bacterial infection. So when they gave me the results, they said it looks like it could be congestive heart failure. Now, mind you, I've been to the ER off and on, and the ER doctors would always say that, so I didn't know whether to take them seriously or not, because my cardiologist never gave me like a final diagnosis, so I didn't know what to think. And of course, I wasn't going to claim it too. So um, I just been getting a runaround. It seemed like ever since I had my allergic reaction from my blood pressure medicine, it just seemed like everything has gone downhill. They've been doing trial and error, having me take different medications, and they had me taking one medication that I was on before that my other cardiologist had me on, and then it didn't work then, and it's still not working now. So hopefully I could get that under control. But like I told you before, a lot of my depression stems from my health issues because I'm not getting direct answers or a final diagnosis. So today I have an appointment with the vascular specialist, and he's going to check to make sure I don't have any blockages in my arteries, blood vessels, veins, or aorta. So hopefully I'll be able to, when I talk to him, I can get some answers. I was due to have a follow-up with my cardiologist on the 29th of June, but then they come calling me, telling me that I had to, he was going to be out of the office, something he had going on, so he wouldn't be in that day, so I had to reschedule, and I can't follow up with my cardiologist until July something. I think it's like the second week of July. So hopefully this doctor will be able to tell me something, but I need to get put on another blood pressure that's helping me, because it's obvious that the medication that I'm taking now is not even helping me at all. And I can't continue to keep having high blood pressure, because I might end up having a heart attack or a stroke, and I don't want that to happen. But before I left the hospital, I was 276, because since I've been sick and stuff, I gained my weight back. Plus I've been on prednisone, so that makes you gain weight. But anyway, when I went to the hospital, I was 276 pounds. Mind you, I started at 274 when I started my weight loss journey. So by the time that I left the hospital, I was I had lost 11 pounds, because all of that weight was water weight. So, and I had to keep going to the bathroom, because they gave me that IV. That diuretic is no joke. It's so powerful. And the diuretic that I take is like a loop. They call it a loop diuretic. Because before I was on other water pills, but they didn't work as well. So I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. And like I said, I'm not going to claim anything until I get a final diagnosis. And I don't know. I don't even know what to think. But all I know is that I'm frustrated. I'm tired. Sick and tired of hearing it could be this, it could be that, and they don't know. So hopefully I can get some answers soon. And then I could get back on my weight loss journey. But like I said, most of it is water weight because I retain water in my legs, my ankles, and my feet because they always stay swollen all the time. And I did have knee-high compression stockings, but it cut into my skin, below my knees. So um, my doctor ordered me some thigh-high compression stockings. And those things are tight. They're hard to get on. But anyway, so once I get those, I'm going to start wearing those better. I'm going to start wearing those more because before when I had my knee highs, I wore it a few times, but I didn't continue. And then the thing with my water pill, my diuretic, since I would DoorDash and stuff sometimes, because when I take that diuretic, I have to keep going to the restroom. And since I would DoorDash, I would have to go to the bathroom a lot. So, there was times I didn't even take it like I was supposed to. But ever since I've been back to the ER, I went ahead and started taking them again because I need to keep this water weight off of me. And I'm trying to think. What else do I want to say? All I can do is just take one day at a time. So before I even have my total knee replacement surgery, first I have to get a cardiac clearance on my heart to make sure everything's okay, because if things aren't okay with my heart, then I won't be able to get the surgery because it'd just be a high risk, because I guess they don't want to take any chances and don't want to be responsible just in case, I might cold while they're doing the surgery. So I'm trying to look into everything and try to find answers. And like I said, I take one day at a time. I try to stay positive even though I get frustrated at times. But hopefully today I'll be able to get some answers. So we shall see. But anyway, I just wanted to drop this video to let you guys know. And like I said, there hasn't been no final diagnosis because you would think my cardiologist would have said something. But he said it could be congestive heart failure. It could be pulmonary hypertension. And I was just thinking, like, since he said pulmonary hypertension, I'm thinking, it's like regular hypertension, but he said something about it's the pressure on your lungs, your lung function, the way your breathing is and everything. But I just get so tired of these diagnoses, and I really get tired of them always wanting to add medications. I'm tired of taking all those medications. It just seems like the older you get, the more medications they want to give you, And I also take herbs too, but I take that like in the evening because I don't like for the medication and the herbs to um I don't want to get a reaction or what's it called? Um to counteract. Yeah, that's what it is. Because, the prescribed medications, they're chemicals, but then the herbs are natural. So, but anyway, I'm trying to be optimistic about everything. And I really haven't had much of an appetite. I've only been eating once a day. So, I have to try to do something. Start eating, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.